What if one ordinary lunch became one of Hollywood's biggest headlines? That's exactly what happened when Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds were spotted enjoying what looked like a quiet afternoon together in Canada. There were smiles, a casual rooftop meal, and a quick shopping stop afterward. On the surface, it seemed like nothing more than another celebrity outing, but just a few hours later, everything changed. Justin Baldoni released his first public video statement after months of intense legal drama surrounding It Ends With Us. The unexpected timing immediately sent fans into detective mode, with social media exploding over whether the two events were somehow connected or simply a remarkable coincidence. So, was this just another day in the lives of one of Hollywood's biggest power couples? Or did the timing add an entirely new layer to one of the entertainment industry's most talked about disputes? Here's everything we know so far, what's been confirmed, and why everyone is suddenly talking about Blake, Ryan, and Justin once again. According to TMZ, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds were seen spending Wednesday afternoon together in Canada, choosing a rooftop Mexican restaurant for a laid-back late lunch. Witnesses described the outing as relaxed, with the couple appearing comfortable despite the intense spotlight that has followed them for months. After the meal, Ryan reportedly left the restaurant first and headed toward a nearby parking lot. A short time later, Blake walked out with two assistants, taking a moment to wave goodbye to members of the restaurant staff before the group stopped at a boutique for a little shopping. Ryan eventually joined them inside the store, and the group left together just minutes later. On its own, it was the kind of celebrity sighting that normally comes and goes without much attention. But everything changed later that day. Within hours, Justin Baldoni posted his first public video statement addressing the fallout from the ongoing legal battle connected to It Ends With Us. The close timing of the two events immediately caught fans' attention, sparking countless discussions online. While there's no confirmed connection between Blake and Ryan's outing and Baldoni's decision to speak publicly that day, the sequence of events quickly turned an ordinary lunch into one of Hollywood's most talked-about moments. And as people began analyzing every detail of the timeline, Justin's message added an entirely new chapter to a story that has already kept the entertainment world watching. The photos spread across the internet almost instantly, but it wasn't because Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds were simply having lunch. It was the timing that grabbed everyone's attention. After months of headlines surrounding the It Ends With Us legal dispute, seeing the couple looking relaxed and smiling in public was enough to spark thousands of reactions within hours. Fans quickly began comparing the timestamps of the photos with Justin Baldoni's newly released video statement. Some wondered if Blake and Ryan already knew the statement was coming, while others argued it was nothing more than an ordinary afternoon that happened to unfold before a major news update. At this point, there's no evidence suggesting the outing was connected to Baldoni's video. Still, that didn't stop social media from filling up with theories and debates. Entertainment pages, fan accounts, and online commentators all weighed in, with many pointing out how different the mood of the lunch appeared compared to the seriousness of the ongoing legal battle. Supporters of Blake viewed the outing as a sign that she was continuing with her normal life despite the public scrutiny. Meanwhile, others focused on the coincidence itself, saying the back-to-back headlines made the story impossible to ignore. As more people joined the conversation, one thing became clear. These weren't just celebrity photos anymore. They had become part of a much bigger narrative that was already dominating entertainment news. But the images were only the beginning, because a few hours later, Justin Baldoni finally decided it was time to speak, and what he had to say immediately became the center of attention. Just a few hours after those photos of Blake and Ryan began making the rounds online, Justin Baldoni released the message many people had been waiting for. In a video shared publicly, he appeared alongside his wife, Emily, marking the first time he had personally addressed the ongoing controversy in such a direct way. Justin explained that he and his family had chosen to remain quiet while the legal process unfolded. According to him, the past 2 years had been filled with emotional strain and uncertainty, but they believed it was important to let the courts handle the dispute before speaking publicly. He thanked supporters who had stood by them during that time, saying their encouragement helped them through an incredibly difficult period. Emily also spoke during the video, describing how the situation had affected their family. She criticized the way the dispute had been portrayed in public and suggested that the case had been presented in a misleading way. Her comments quickly became one of the most talked about moments from the video, with supporters and critics offering sharply different reactions online. It's important to note that these were Emily's personal views, and the broader legal issues remain the subject of ongoing proceedings. Within minutes of the video's release, clips and quotes spread across social media, entertainment blogs, and news outlets. Some viewers praised Justin for finally sharing his perspective after staying silent for so long, while others believed the legal process should remain the primary focus rather than public statements. Either way, the video instantly became one of the biggest entertainment stories of the day. But as the internet debated Justin's words, another question started gaining momentum. What exactly has happened behind the scenes to turn a highly anticipated movie into one of Hollywood's most closely watched legal battles? To understand why Justin Baldoni's statement generated so much attention, it's important to look at how this dispute grew into one of Hollywood's most closely followed legal battles. What began as excitement surrounding It Ends With Us eventually shifted away from the film itself and toward a series of legal filings, public statements, and non-stop media coverage. The conflict became public after Blake Lively filed a lawsuit that included allegations related to her experience during the production of the movie. Justin Baldoni has denied wrongdoing, and the disagreement has continued through the legal system, with both sides presenting their own accounts and legal arguments. As the case has progressed, court filings, attorney statements, and news reports have fueled widespread public discussion, making it difficult for many fans to separate verified developments from online speculation. Adding to the confusion, social media has been flooded with rumors claiming to reveal what supposedly happened behind the scenes. Some posts have suggested secret disagreements on set, while others have claimed there were private conflicts involving members of the cast and production team. However, many of these claims remain unverified, and neither court documents nor official statements have confirmed much of what has circulated online. That's why it's important to distinguish between documented legal developments and internet speculation. The legal battle has also had a major impact on public perception. Every new filing, interview, or statement has been closely analyzed, with supporters on both sides arguing that the latest update strengthens their position. Instead of fading from the headlines, the dispute has continued to evolve, keeping both the entertainment industry and fans watching for the next development. And just when it seemed the story couldn't become any more complicated, fresh reactions to Justin's video began spreading online, pushing the conversation in yet another unexpected direction. While Justin Baldoni's decision to speak publicly made headlines on its own, many viewers were just as focused on what his wife Emily had to say. Rather than staying in the background, she shared her perspective on how the past 2 years had affected their family and why they felt it was finally time to address the situation together. One of the most talked about moments came when Emily criticized the way the legal dispute had been presented in the public eye. She suggested that the case had been framed as something it wasn't, comments that quickly spread across entertainment news and social media. Those remarks immediately sparked intense discussion, with supporters of Justin agreeing with her viewpoint, while supporters of Blake strongly disagreed. Before long, fan reactions became just as big a story as the video itself. Some praised Emily for standing beside her husband and speaking openly after such a long period of silence. Others argued that public statements should not influence opinions while the legal process is still ongoing. The debate intensified as clips from the video were shared across multiple platforms, often without the full context, leading to even more speculation. At the same time, rumors continued to circulate online about what may have happened behind the scenes during the production of It Ends With Us. Many of these claims have been repeated across social media, but they remain unverified. Until the legal proceedings reach further conclusions, much of the online conversation is based on personal opinions, interpretations, and speculation rather than confirmed facts. Regardless of where people stand, one thing is undeniable. Emily's comments added another emotional layer to an already high-profile dispute. And as the discussion continued to grow, attention shifted beyond the courtroom and toward an even bigger question. How was the public reacting to everything that had unfolded? As news of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' lunch outing merged with Justin Baldoni's video statement, social media quickly turned into a battleground of opinions. Within hours, fans, entertainment commentators, and celebrity news pages were dissecting every detail, with each new post adding even more fuel to the conversation. Supporters of Blake argued that the photos simply showed someone trying to live a normal life, despite months of public scrutiny. They pointed out that having lunch with her husband and spending time shopping didn't necessarily carry any deeper meaning. Others felt the images reflected confidence and a decision not to let the ongoing legal battle control her everyday life. On the other side, many of Justin's supporters viewed his video as a significant turning point. After remaining largely silent throughout the legal dispute, they believed his decision to finally speak directly to the public gave them a better understanding of how he and his family say they've experienced the situation. At the same time, others cautioned that personal statements should not be treated as proof of what happened, especially while the legal process continues. Hollywood insiders and entertainment outlets also kept the story in the spotlight, with headlines focusing on the unusual timing between the couple's public appearance and Justin's statement. That coincidence became one of the biggest talking points online. Rumors soon followed, with some users suggesting there was a hidden connection between the two events. However, there is no verified evidence supporting those claims, and much of the discussion remains based on speculation rather than confirmed facts. What made this story stand out wasn't just the legal dispute itself. It was the way every public appearance, every interview, and every new statement seemed to generate another wave of headlines. In today's celebrity culture, even an ordinary lunch can become front-page news when it's surrounded by an ongoing controversy. But with emotions running high and public opinion continuing to shift, everyone is now looking toward the same question: what happens next? And how could this legal battle shape the future for everyone involved? With both sides now having shared important public messages at different points in the dispute, attention is shifting toward what comes next. The legal proceedings are still ongoing, meaning future court filings, rulings, or official statements could significantly influence how the story develops. Until then, many of the biggest questions remain unanswered. For Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, public appearances are likely to continue attracting intense media coverage. As two of Hollywood's most recognizable stars, even routine outings are now being examined through the lens of the ongoing legal battle. Whether they're attending events, promoting future projects, or simply spending time together, it's likely that every move will continue to generate headlines. Justin Baldoni also faces a pivotal moment. After breaking his silence, many people will be watching to see whether he makes additional public comments or allows future legal developments to speak for themselves. His recent video has already reignited public interest, ensuring that any new updates will receive widespread attention. Meanwhile, the entertainment industry is paying close attention as well. The dispute has become far bigger than the release of It Ends With Us, raising broader conversations about workplace conflicts, public perception, celebrity influence, and how legal disputes unfold in the age of social media. Regardless of the eventual outcome, this case is already being viewed as one of the most closely watched Hollywood controversies in recent years. For now, the facts continue to evolve through the legal process, while countless opinions and theories circulate online. Some rumors may eventually be confirmed, while others may prove to be nothing more than internet speculation. Until more official information becomes available, separating verified developments from online chatter remains more important than ever. One thing is certain: this story isn't over. With court proceedings continuing, public interest showing no signs of slowing down, and every new development making headlines, the next chapter could arrive sooner than anyone expects. In the end, what started as a simple lunch outing quickly became one of Hollywood's biggest talking points, not because of where Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds ate, but because of what happened just hours later. Justin Baldoni's decision to break his silence added a new chapter to an already complex story, reminding everyone that public moments can take on an entirely different meaning when they're surrounded by an ongoing legal dispute. As the conversation continues, it's important to remember that the legal process is still unfolding. While both sides have shared their perspectives publicly, many issues remain unresolved, and future court developments, not online speculation, will ultimately shape the outcome. Until then, every headline, public appearance, and official statement is likely to keep this story at the center of entertainment news. Whether you believe the timing of these events was a remarkable coincidence or simply another moment amplified by social media, one thing is clear: the It Ends With Us controversy is far from over. With new updates expected in the weeks ahead, fans and industry insiders alike will be watching closely to see what happens next. What do you think? Was the timing of Blake and Ryan's public outing and Justin's video statement purely coincidental? Or do you think there's more to the story? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want the latest Hollywood news and celebrity updates explained with the full picture, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.